Let's see, Diablo 3 is a much better experience now. Yeah, I think the main problem is just the damage was kind of already done. That, like, it's an improved experience, but ultimately it's still the same base game. It's like, how much would you really want to go back to Dragon Age Origins to replay it now that they, you know, if they had, like, done some kind of crazy overhaul? I guess, actually, that's a good example. Crash Bandicoot. How many of you really want to suffer through Crash Bandicoot a second time around? A fair number of you guys, but not me. I wouldn't want to play a game a second time, unless the changes were truly absurd. And even then, See, is this game on PS4? I actually have no idea if it's on PS4. I know it's on Xbox One. Jeez. Somebody's already up to 72. When I started playing this afternoon, there's somebody that had first gotten to level 16. I can totally understand why people would want the new Crash. It's just that sort of thing is just never, I don't know. I never really liked Crash Bandicoot. I hate platformers where you have to have, like, pixel-perfect jumps. Somebody showed... I was actually toying with the idea, and somebody showed me the bridge, and I was just like, nope, never mind. No interest. Oh, god damn it.
God bless you on this fine day, Exile.
Hello? You know, I'll talk to him in a second once I'm done with all these cannibals. Okay.
And thus, my prayers are answered. None too soon, neither. Don't look so perplexed, Exile. It's simple. God has sent you to help me look after the relics, the few remaining islands of faith in this sea of sin. The corrupted, they hunger to see faith gone for good, chewed up and spat out by the nightmare. Not while you and I live and breathe, right, Exile? This here island of faith has been made home, sweet home, by a small horde of corrupted filth. It falls to you and I to cleanse and claim this place in the name of God. Steal your entrails, Exile. You're about to get your hands dirty.
Huh. This is neat. Alright. Guess I just gotta sit here and defend this thing. Luckily, I can just more or less just keep wailing on the exact location. Just gotta make sure we don't have any ranged dudes hanging out here. Also gotta make sure that I, you know, kill them before they, become a serious problem. Hey, level 9. I really appreciate the passive tree in this game. I feel like that's honestly maybe one of the main draws with me. The idea of just like, here is a giant tree full of passive skills that you can just get. Some games make it really stupid, like, here's the only way that you can get your stats. But in a lot of cases, it's just like, by the way, this is like... I guess this is the only way you can get your stats, but there's enough variety that it matters. Return to the Master.
That was some damn divine slaughter you delivered there, Crusader. You did God proud today. You come visit me in Line Eyes Watch next time you're there, for I'm more crusading where that came from.
Alright, so my reputation is up. Mission complete. Doesn't look like there's anything new, so the relic has been purified. So I'm just done? Alright, off I go. So Forsaken Masters give you mini side quests and eventually a hideout. Ooh, fun! Admittedly, I have no idea if the hideout actually matters here. I want to find something that has... I guess Cleave wouldn't be a bad idea. I like Molten Strike. Just waiting for those, waiting for the, little molten balls to finish dropping is actually surprisingly annoying. My main attack does a fair amount of damage, in comparison. I guess the balls probably do plenty, but still. The hideout lets you enchant stuff. Oh! Yeah, I'm sure there are very good reasons why dealing with the hideout is important. But I lack so much of, like, any reference material for that it just feels like this odd, eventual thing. So what's this one do? Extra evasion rating and armor. And life. Versus... Okay. At some point I should probably sit down and read what each one of these nodes do. You can also decorate them, do specific crafting, master dailies, make an endgame mapping more convenient. Alright. I'm gonna quick loop around. There's like a little bit of an area up here. I want to make sure I don't miss any of the Harbingers. Looks like it's just a small horde of cannibals. Okay, there we go. You should play as the Necromancer in Diablo 3. Maybe? I mean, ultimately, main problem is I just don't have time for a lot of stuff. Whenever anybody asks me... I did forget to mention this. It was probably obvious when it popped up on screen. But apparently there's an exclusivity deal, console-wise at least, so Path of Exile will not be coming to PS4. At least not for quite some time. Which is a shame. It is on PC though, and as far as I can tell, the performance is, I mean, it runs on everything, so... It's probably not that big of a... It's probably not that big of a deal. What is this? Just a totem thing? Okay. If there's a move that lets me, like, dash forward and stab things. I know there's, like, a teleport strike that you can do in this. I don't know if, that's something I'll have access to. Probably not. Okay, so you get a hideout at level 3, larger one at level 5, and the largest at level 7. Good to know. Well, my inventory is not at all close to full. So I'm just gonna keep going. Do I like to play horror games? Very rarely. I don't like most horror games because I find most of them can be like a little bit vapid and empty. The last horror game that I really enjoyed, I mean, really wasn't even a horror game. It was more of a suspense game, but Prey absolutely does everything that I adore in regards to horror and tension. Resident Evil was okay, but like Outlast, bleh.
The earth of Wraeclast rejects the dead. The black spirit of storm and dream now reaches into the ground and raises up our slain imperial foes. It leads the fallen from their graves and drives them to fight us beyond the end, rotted tooth and jagged nail. Our own remembered have joined their cursed ranks. No longer may we give our beloved to the birds, messengers of spirit to the sky, conveyors of flesh to the earth. Calm has commanded us to destroy our remembered with axe and fire. Calm is the bravest of us, willing to bear the ire of the ancestors for the survival of his people.
So these lore stones, these are like lore for the cannibals here, yeah? Or is this like a separate group? Unfortunately, it's not exactly the most, oh, the goat people come. They're literally just called goat men. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. It's not entirely clear with these, like, audio log things that we're running across exactly who it's referring to. See, I'm always the kind of person that prefers audio logs from, like, specific NPCs about specific events and stuff. Like, if we were following somebody's specific adventure path, I think that would be easier to follow, describing, like, why are we here and why is this place, like, relevant to anything? Apart from just being a place to kill the whole bunches of people. But yeah, in regards to the horror thing, before I got distracted, horror can be really fun. There can be, like, some legitimately good horror games, but oftentimes it's not the gameplay that's good about a horror game. It's usually the, like, maybe the writing, maybe the ambiance, maybe the music and whatnot. I guess you could argue that that is all gameplay. Oh, I'm getting attacked by Kuduku, the false god. Interesting. Okay, so this is the lore for the Kari barbarians who came here and then went back home when it turns out that Wraeclast sucks. Oh, okay. But I'm trying to think of, like, good examples of horror games that I've really enjoyed in the past. I mean, honestly, Half-Life 1 was an amazing horror game. It was really, really well done. Because, like, yeah, you had tools to fight back, but, like, freaking a head crab pops out of nowhere and you're gonna freak out. At least if you're, like, actually becoming immersed in all of it. Whereas, like, I had the hardest time with Outlast 1 specifically, because there was just no... There was no gameplay. It was just run around and hopefully...
will barely recognize me.
It was like, run around and hope you don't run out of batteries before the big bad boogeyman comes and gets you. So what do I think of the XCOM games? I like XCOM, but I just can't get into the games. They're super long and super punishing. I'd like to play them at high level, but... I don't know, maybe if I, like, just did... save scumming, I think I'd like it more. Just the expectation to not save scum is just, it hurts. It hurts me so bad. A few Silent Hill games are really good horror games. Maybe? Wait, is that a Skell Wheel? That's a Skell Wheel. Go back to Dark Souls. I don't actually know if the Skell Wheels were in this game. I don't think I've ever seen one of those guys before. Hard to say. But yeah, no, Half-Life 1 was absolutely amazing. I played it... God, when did I play it? I think I played it... I played it whenever the Orange Box came out. I think that's when I picked up the entire Half-Life series and played through them. And just across the board, they were... Even though it was super dated, because I'd played Halo at that point, and Halo was... Admittedly, I'd played Halo with no graphics card, so it looked a special kind of awful. I wonder if I could actually recreate that on, like, absolute minimum settings. Maybe. I don't know if I could even get it running on my computer. But, like, it was... Half-Life 1 was dated by the time I played it, and it was still just so immersive, so freaky, and super awesome. And I was always kind of wishing for, I was always kind of wishing for, somebody else to kind of make something similar, so when I finally did play Prey... I was just like, this is the experience I've been looking for. Actually, Prey and BioShock both captured that level of just like, everything is scary. I guess I mentioned Halo. Halo had the library level. The moment you hit the library, shit went down and it was awesome. Let's see. Can I just... Oh. Should probably get this. I don't really have much of a chance of dying here, I think. Especially... I wonder if, I wonder where the notable differences are. Like, if there are actually very specific builds that, shine better in leveling. Because, yeah, when I've played this game, in times past, I always just kind of went with whatever. And I have no idea if I'm actually doing better or worse.
The Black Spirit infects living flesh and bone. The animals suffered first. Their bodies changed. Their eyes filled with a hatred of mankind that is beyond instinct. Now it is we who must bend and bow like saplings before the sea-born gale. The firstborn of the kingdom of Calm greeted us this day. The firstborn of the kingdom of Calm was buried this day. Even our children are not spared the Black Spirit's touch. What have we done to enrage Wraeclast? We look to Calm. Our king will lay the spirit of this land at peace.
Let's see, I should probably go back down. I feel like progressing is going up. I wonder actually if there's a specific design philosophy for how they lay these levels out. Because it feels like it's usually go up. I wonder if you could actually track that. Like how many of the maps are designed specifically so that you start at the bottom and you work your way up. Because it almost feels like every single one of them has either been left to right or bottom to top. I don't know. It probably sounds a little bit like hoity-toity or whatever, but I love like hearing about weird gameplay design stuff like that. Like if it's done intentionally, or if it's just kind of how it pans out. Okay, there we go. Turn in my Dweller of the Deep quest. It's an extra skill point. I probably should, yeah. Here, I'll grab this and we'll turn around. Oh. Well, let's kill these guys. I'm getting distracted. I'm always a little bit worried that the neighbors are going to specifically, I'm always a little bit worried that my neighbors are going to get, like, pissy at me for recording late into the night on a daily basis. Okay, let's go back and read this, and then walk back. There is no honor without sacrifice. Is that literally it? Is that the only thing that is said here? Okay, yeah, there's no honor without sacrifice. Yeah, let's quickly run back and get some other stuff. But yeah, I'm constantly just afraid that my neighbors are going to be angry about that, because then I'm going to have to wildly change, you know, how I do my daily work schedule, I guess. Because if I have to, you know, start earlier and end earlier, that's going to be annoying, because that's what Bird has to do, and that seems inconvenient.
I've but one purpose in life now. Defend the last vestiges of faith in this god-forsaken land. Well, can't be completely god-forsaken. He sent you and me here, didn't he? Now, I've a few trinkets lying about that might be of use to you. Adornments imbued with what little faith I can muster in this accursed place. That said, the more corruption we smite, the more faithful I'm likely to be feeling. I can make some damn fine baubles when my divine ire is up. In the meantime, let me know if any of my current pieces catch your eye.
Oh, he sells stuff. What does he sell? Oh, random junk. I mean, some of it might actually be kind of good, but I don't know. Anyway, let's go talk to Tarkley.
You managed to kill a granddaddy crab. A pity you couldn't lug it up out of the caves for us. Could have made quite the chowder out of it. No matter. We've got one less reason to fear the dark, and I've got one more thing to thank you for.
Hey, book of skill. I've actually got the space for it. Cool. Alright, let's sell the shield, the scepter. I'm gonna hold on to this hatchet. I'll hold on to the boots. Get rid of the other shield. Adds damage. Scare mask. Okay, let's sell that stuff, and let's see what we got. Because we actually rather want this. Unfortunately, we're going to lose the support link here, but we can't be using this dagger anymore. Oh, this is double strike. Okay, so if I put this here, and this is... Oh, chance to bleed support. Whoopsie. Well, if we do onslaught support there, double strike, and can't really do much with chance to bleed support, so I'll just toss this here for the time being. Okay. And take this out. Let's check out the leather scale boots. I'm probably not going to be using them, but might as well. Oh, I had another ring there. I was not paying attention. But yeah, it's about time I start switching out some of my old gear, because we've got a fair amount of it that we probably don't need. Maximum energy, energy shield, large mana flask. Oh, cannot be... Oh, it's unidentified. Okay. Anything else? I guess I'll use that, give myself a skill point, and everything else is neat, but ultimately maybe not what I'm looking for. Oh, hey, I can use Cleave now that I'm thinking about it. Because, yeah, Vigilant Strike isn't that handy.
Welcome.
Okay, so let's sell all of this random junk that we don't need. We still got chance to clean support. Probably don't need... Well, plus 29 to Dexterity might actually be helpful. Let's take a look. What's Dexterity do? Accuracy and Evasion. Oh. Maybe? Maybe not. Art of the Gladiator. After that, which direction do I go? Because I gotta make sure I'm following it. Okay, so we're going down the left branch. So we're going this way. Probably to Dervish? I think we're going to Dervish.
Welcome.
Yeah, I'll just sell this for the time being. This too.
Farewell.
I think everything else is good. If I go to Nessa, she might sell some other things. Tab 2. Decoy Totem, Rejuvenation Totem, Devouring Totem, and Central... Oh, more Molten Shell, what's this do? Fiery Elemental Shields providing additional armor for a short duration. Okay. Looks like I can use it on anything. Not sure if I need that, though. I'm looking for Sunder. My assumption is Sunder is a, My assumption is Sunder is specifically a strength skill. We've got, like, Riposte. I guess I should actually look into, every single dex skill, too, because I'm gonna be kind of a hybrid character. I think we roll strength more, but I'm not seeing it. Okay, well,
Take care.
Got nothing else. Let's just dump off all of our, like, random junk here. I guess part of it is, do we even have any more slots? No. I'm just gonna pop these over here for the time being. And toss this over here. Okay, cool. So I get Sunder later on. I was just told that Sunder is good, so I should be using it. Alright, so we have Molten Strike. Do I have Cleave? I have Double Strike, and I do have Cleave. Awesome. Let's go back over here. Okay. I don't know how long it takes for these places to reset. Actually, oh! That shield graphic, I think, is new. Newer. I don't remember. Looks nice. Yeah, I should probably maybe get my hands on the speed boosting items. Maybe not, though. I get the feeling I'm probably going to need my healing items later. Yeah, I think Cleave might be a little bit more my speed. It's a bit faster than the Molten thing. Don't know what does more damage single target. I feel like the Molten Orbs probably do a little bit more. Hard to say. Gonna switch to Cleave anyway. And I'm just gonna get rid of... clear this slot. Okay, there we go. Yeah, because...
I've been waiting for you.
Oh, jeez. There's a lot of dudes. Okay, yeah, I'll go with... are you... oh, this is the, that's the boss. Well, that was fast. She's like, I've been waiting, or is... oh, she's been waiting for me.
Thank you for freeing me. The Mother of Death likes to play these little tricks on me, to remind me of my place. But she also sent you here to help. Let me return the favor, Exile. We will meet again in town, and then I will help you illuminate your path.
Okay. We keep getting these, like, kind of quasi-mystical people to just show up and be like, I'm cryptic, and I'm not gonna help you immediately, or explain why I'm here. Probably doesn't matter too much. Just noticeable for me. I'm like, I would like to understand, some of you people. It feels like we're running across, characters that don't belong in this first chapter. Oh. It feels like they're supposed to show up at a much later date, I think. But we're fighting them immediately so that we can start getting probably some of the League. Some of the specific, like, League events. And it just feels odd to me. Just realized I figured out where all the wheel dudes are coming from.
It's to be a cage fight, then. I can live with that.
I don't remember the character having dialogue like this. Apparently it's been in the game the entire time. Maybe? Somebody was saying that they remember the voice acting. I don't. But I also was very much not playing this at with a whole lot of focus. Like I really just kind of loaded this game up and I was like, oh, this is fun. I should do a series with my friends on this. And they're just like, lol, nope. I was like, okay, well, someday I will convince them to play with me. And eventually I'm just like, screw it, I'm just going to play on my own. We'll just go with that option. And none of these are particularly helpful. Okay. I always hated prisons like this because they were always super twisty. Actually, I want to say the level design has gotten maybe a little bit clearer with Oriath. I'd love to see them like actually go through and explain like what all they changed to make it into a here we go. Oh god. Look at this mess. I think we found the, oh shoot, what is he called? Harbinger, there we go. I was like, it starts with a W, right? No, it definitely doesn't. Wraeclast starts with a W. This guy most definitely is a, Harbinger. I guess it's gonna mess me up because of, ooh, heavy strike. It's gonna mess me up because of, Mass Effect. The naming, you know, same name as one of the main villains in Mass Effect. Surprise! Messing with my head. Oh, hey, we get this. So we want to go down here, dual wield damage. Neat. Oh, door's not open. I'm not used to doors being closed. It's like, why can't I get at them? Let me at him. Let me at him. Oh, I should probably kill him. Poor Necromancer mini-boss. He was so unique for all of, what, maybe half an hour? I do appreciate their design. I just almost feel like... I feel like the Necromancer should almost be like this kind of cool challenge. Like, usually the Necromancers are just kind of part of a... Okay, this looks kind of messy. I think we found a buddy. Shatters. Yeah, it looks like they're still leveling up, even if, Ooh, a rapier. I don't actually know if I use rapiers, now that I'm thinking about it. Well, try it anyway. Hello. What are these?
In the court of the goddess, every man and woman is deemed worthy of redemption. Though you might be shackled by the tribulations of the past, the trials ahead offer you both freedom and glory. The future is yours, if you're bold enough to reach out for it.
Okay, so we have a trial of ascendancy in this area. Oh, I've done this before. Oh. Let's see. We've got some actually maybe decent stuff here. Question, cleave. Axes or swords? Does a rapier count? Yeah, it's a sword. Alright. Well, it does more damage than the Axe of Absorption. Not by much, though. Increased physical damage, extra mana on kill. Global crits. Okay. It's all dex, though. Well, we've also got these oiled vests. Let's, gear probably doesn't matter too much right now, so I'm gonna start switching. Oh, requires int. Balls. We've got a two-handed stone axe. Yeah, I want to use the rapier, but I might not be able to. Because, yeah, the stone axe is a two-hander. Honestly, I'm going to get rid of the oiled vest. Yeah, it requires int. Alright. Not worth holding on to. Okay. Oh, right. I was going to check out the Superior Jade Hatchet, seeing as I just found it. The sword would be nice, but we gotta find... Oh, I remember. Owie. I remember why everybody died on this one. They couldn't figure out how to get past the spikes. Now it's coming back around. Yeah, I did unbind a gem. I gotta put it back in my axe. You were totally correct about that one. Right. I'd put double strike in here. We do have the... Oh, but it's a Superior Jade Hatchet with a blue gem in it. Yeah, that's not happening. Now, somebody had said... There's something specific about the Trials of Ascendancy. Oh, jeez. Okay. Balls. Well, that was not... That could have gone better. Oh! Random necromancer died. Yeah, I was too distracted on the enemies to actually properly progress there. Oh, that's fine. Ooh, Jade Chopper. Ah, it's a two-handed axe. Large mana flask, though. That'll go for. And looks like we're done. Probably?
Belief is the strongest metal of them all.
Alright. Let's see. Solve the Trials of Ascendancy to access the Lord's Labyrinth. Okay, so you need to do the Trials of Ascendancy to unlock the Labyrinth, which is where you go when you're sufficiently high level to survive it and get a subclass. Oh, right, the Ascendancy classes. Okay, well, the Jade Chopper would be nice, but I'm not interested. Let's go tap the, let's go tap the waypoint, go back, sell some stuff. I don't know how actively I should be selling things here. I'm gonna be fairly active about it. Just because, I mean, it'd be nice. I don't know. Oh, we got friends.
There's a fine line between man and monster. Brutus, the warden of Axiom Prison, he crossed that line long ago. A big lad, and as you know from Hillock, big lads are slow. Hit and run, that's the way to cut them down to size. Unless there's thaumaturgy involved, then forget the hitting bit, just run.